Good evening. Welcome to your Thursday night Alchemy's 26 and 2 class, 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises. My name is Keith. I'm your instructor tonight. I'll give you a minute here to get yourself gathered, get the bedroom door closed or wherever you are, get the kids tied up or whatever chair you need to get them to for them to be quiet. This is your time. This is your mat. This is your practice. This is your dedication. Thank you for coming. All right, let's get up. We'll meet each other on the center of our mat, and we'll get started. As always, we start with pranayama breathing. Toes and heels together. Bring the body weight to your heels. Bring your knees over your heels. Hips over your knees. Shoulders over your hips. Your head over your shoulders. Stack the weight in the heels. You've got a left side and a right side. Honor them. Try and bring them together, upwards and inwards. Now we're nice and tight. This is our frame, holding our skeletal system, holding our muscular system in spot. So let's begin. Interlace your fingers. Bring them underneath your chin. Push into your chin. Contract the spine. Straighten up. Legs tight. Push the heels into the floor. We're going to begin. Inhale. Exhale, head back, elbows together, legs are tight, palms, wrists, elbows together, hold it, inhale, head down, elbows up, stomach tight, legs tight, stomach in, full lungs, hold it, head back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Exhale. Straight spine. Relax the head back. Elbows come together as far as away as possible together. Inhale. Head down. Elbows up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Head back. Straight spine. No back bends. Elbows come together as far away from you as possible. Legs tight. Inhale. Head down. Elbows up. Straight spine. Legs tight. Weight in the heels. Elbows all the way up. Hold it. Exhale. Head back. Weight in the heels. Elbows come together. Exhale all the air. Inhale. 2 more. Hold it. Exhale. Head back. Straight spine. No back bend. Elbows together. Last one. Stomach in. Hold it. Exhale. Excellent. Arms down side. Roll the shoulders a couple times. All right. Next is half moon. Arms up over the head. Interlock the fingers. Release the index fingers. Thumbs crossed. Throughout this posture, arms always stick with the ears. Stretch up out of the waist and slowly bend yourself to the right and left and right and left and right and left. You can go fast, you can go slow. Whatever feels good to you right here. All right, let's stop. We'll all meet in the middle. From here, contract the legs nice and tight. Contract the arms. Arms always locked. Stretch up out of the waist, chin up, hips forward, upper body leaning back a little bit. Stretch up one more time and slowly push your hips to the left, creating a tremendous stretching on the left side of the body. Push your hips forward, upper body back. Use the bottom arm to pull the top arm. Weight into the heels. Come down a little bit more. Left hip forward, right shoulder forward. Come down and push, push, push. Inhale, breathing. Come up, stop in the middle. Stretch up out of the waist and slowly bend yourself to the left. Push the hips to the right beyond their flexibility. Using the bottom left arm to pull over the top right arm. Hips forward, upper body leaning back, body weight in the heels. Right hip forward, left shoulder forward. And come down and push, push, push. Inhale, breathing, come up, stop in the middle. Stretch up out of the waist. This is our back bend. Relax your head back. Contract the legs, squeeze the hands, reach up, and immediately bring the arms back. Squeeze the hands, reach up out of the arms, and bring the arms back. This is the continual process. Squeeze, reach, come back. Squeeze, reach, come back. From here, push your legs, hips, stomach, everything forward towards the mirror. You're trying to fall down backwards. Inhale, breathing, come up. Stop in the middle. Traction up out of the waist. Bend the knees. Slowly forward fold. Place your hands on the floor. Shift your weight left and right. Wiggle out them hips. This is a U-turn from back bend to forward bending. All right. Bend the knees. Get the stomach on the thighs. Grab the heels. All 5 fingers underneath each heel. Baby fingers side by side. Pull on the heels. Now the stomach's on the thighs, the chest on the knees. Lower the head, and the head relaxes below the knees. Lift the hips as high as possible, and your stomach will slide down the thighs. Eventually, over time, the top of the head will touch in between the big toes. Pull on the heels. Try and readjust your elbows behind the calves. Push the hips up. Eventually, over time, you'll straighten the legs and change. Arms out in front of you. Come up with a nice straight back. Arms down side. All right, we'll move on to eagle. Bring the right leg out. 6 inches. Heels invisible behind the toes. Looks like a perfect letter H or number 11. Push the feet into the floor. Body weight equal across the feet. Arms up. Contract the arms. Stretch the spine up. Traction the spine. Lift the chin. From here, sit down into the chair nice and low. Stretch the arms forward. Try and relax them down back while stretching forward. Body weight's into the heels. You got 6 inches between the toes, the knees, the hands. Hands are nice and tight. Suck in the stomach. Sit down a little bit lower. Now try and traction the spine and back bend a little bit here. And change. Come up onto the toes. Maximum like a ballerina. Traction your spine. Imagine I'm pulling your whole head, chest, neck, everything up towards the ceiling. Contract the arms again. From here, sit down, hips over heels. Knees up, heels up, knees up, heels up. Sit down nice and low into the chair. Contract the arms. Knees up, heels up. Sit down a little bit more. Stomach in, straight spine, and change. Keep the arms there. Knees come together. Creates a 1/2 inch gap between the heels and the floor. Push those knees together. This is what controls you, brings you down nice and slow. Traction the spine. Arms are nice and tight. Come down nice and slow. Nice and slow with control. Squeeze them knees together. Traction the spine. Create a 1/2 inch gap between the hips and the heels. Knees down and forward. Stomach in, straight spine, strong arms. From the side you look like a box. Squeeze the knees together and come up just as slow as you went down. Nice and slow. Easy, controlled. Right foot back to left. Arms down side. We'll have a drink here. Party time. All right. I'll move this mic so you don't have to listen. No glug, glug, glug in your ear. All right. Move on to standing head to knee. Tonight I decided we'll do a drill. Instead of standing head to knee, it's just as effective. If you can stand on the lock leg for a minute, you can do anything in life. It's a matter of resending those nerves, that pathway. Shift your weight to your left leg. Contract that leg. Lift up the right leg. Hips on, hands on hips. Traction the spine. Nice and tight leg. Right leg's parallel to the floor. Toes are flexed. Traction the spine. Re-engage the standing leg. Everything in the front's contracted. Everything from the glute down to the heel. Keep tractioning the spine. From here, arms go heavy. Tuck your chin to your chest. Look at your big toe of the standing leg. Keep contracting that standing leg. From here, suck your stomach in, round down, and try and place your exact forehead on your knee. With the arms going heavy. And come out just as slow as you went in. Keep contracting that standing leg. That's what we're working on here. Right leg down. Shift the weight to the right leg. Distribute the weight evenly across the foot. Bring a little bit of more weight into the front of the foot, body weight. Head to knee. We try and fall forward if we're going to fall anywhere. Legs nice and tight. Hips to the heels. Or to the hips to the, or hands to the hips. Left leg comes up. Left thigh is parallel to the floor. The foot is flexed. Traction the spine. Left leg or right leg engaged. Contract the glute from everything from the glute down to the heel. Try and square the hips, square the shoulders. Traction the spine. Re-engage that standing leg. From here, let the arms go heavy. Tuck your chin to your chest. Round down. Look at the big toe. Round down and touch the exact forehead on the knee. With the heavy arms. And unround yourself out. Left leg down. Feet together. Breathing normal. In through the nose, out through the nose. All right, next is standing bow pulling. Feet together. Toes and heels touching. Right arm up in front of you. Bring it out to the side, drop it down. Pick up the right side ankle inside. 5 fingers together. You're grabbing the ankle joint, middle finger in the crease. Relax that right shoulder back. 2 knees together, side by side. Left arm stretches up. Now really stretch that arm up. Relax that right shoulder down. From here, kick into the right hand and stretch the left hand equally. Kicking and stretching equal 50-50. You'll come down till the abdomen is, chest is parallel to the floor. Sole of the foot's kicking up towards the ceiling. Your shoulders close to your chin. Now kick, stretch, and breathe. Kick up, stretch forward, and breathe and come down. One more, kick, stretch, and breathe. Kick into the hand to come up. Right arm down, right leg down. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Gets the blood pressure going. We'll switch it to the left side. Left arm comes out, elbow touching the body. Spin it out, bring it out, drop it. Pick up the inside of the ankle. 5 fingers together, 2 knees side by side. Right arm stretches up. Now really stretch that right arm up. Bring the shoulder close to the chin. From here, kick into the hand and charge that hand forward. Now kick and stretch and come down. Kick, stretch, lower your body. kick, stretch, and come down. Contract that standing leg. Kick into the shoulder to bring two shoulders in one line. Come down. Kick, stretch, and breathe. Kick, stretch, and breathe. Kick into that hand to come out. Left hand down, left foot down. Inhale, breathing. In through the nose, exhale through the nose. All right. We'll move on to balancing stick. Come to the back of your mat. Arms up overhead. Palms together. Interlock the fingers. Release the index fingers, thumbs crossed. Take a big step on the right foot. Distribute the body weight evenly over that foot. Really stretch up and bring the body down, leg up. Body down, leg up. Body down, leg up. Once you're all the way down, stretch those toes to that back wall. Stretch your fingers forward and stretch, stretch, stretch. Come up. Right foot back. Stretch up. Left foot stretches, or take a big step on your left foot. Squeeze the hands together, stretch up. Engage that right leg, and now bring everything down parallel to the floor. Leg comes down, body comes down. Leg comes up, body comes down. Leg comes up, body comes down. Now stretch those hands towards the front of your mat. Your toes towards the back of the mat, and come down and stretch, stretch, stretch. Come up, feet together, arms down, breathing easy. All right, come to the top of your mat, separate leg stretching, arms up overhead, right leg steps out, a big step, arms come down parallel, arms immediately parallel to the floor. Chin forward, engage the legs, traction the spine, bring the body weight forward and roll it into the toes, and come down nice and slow. Chin forward, body weight in the toes, come all the way down. Want to stop here and put the hands in front of you, traction the spine, do so. You want to move forward, grab the outsides of the feet, or the heels. From here, you can recontract the legs nice and tight. Now bend them elbows and pull nice and pull on those feet. Traction the spine. Tuck your chin to your chest. Eventually, over time, top of the head will touch between the big toes. Keep pulling. Roll forward. Contract the legs. And that's enough. Arms outside. Come up. Right leg back to left. Arms downside. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Take a big breath. We'll come into the mountaintop of the class. We're only doing one set. So let's get her done. Arms up over the head. Palms together. Right leg steps out, a big step. Arms come down parallel to the floor. Right foot turns out, becomes parallel to the front wall. Contract that left leg, pushes that left hip forward a little bit. Come down nice and low. Bounce and bounce and bounce until that right thigh is parallel to the floor. Knees exactly over the ankle. If your knee's underneath or you need to walk your foot out, but make sure the knee's over the ankle. Traction the spine. Move both arms. As you're coming down, turn your chin to your shoulder and get your right elbow in front of the right knee. Recontract that left glute. Right elbow pushes the right knee back. Stretch up, stretch down. Again, stretch up, stretch down. And at the end, final spinal twist here. And change. Come up. Right foot in. Left foot out. Sit down nice and low. Bounce. 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 Thighs parallel to the floor. Knees exactly over the ankle. Straight spine in the middle, arms out. Inhale, breathing. Move both arms. Turn the chin to the shoulder as you come down and get that left elbow in front of that left knee. Right arm stretches up, left arm stretches down. Contract that right glute, keeps that right leg nice and straight, push that right hip forward a little bit to help push back that left knee with the help of the elbow. Stretch up, stretch down, and change. Come up, right foot in, or left foot in, right foot back to left. Arms up overhead, traction in the spine, and arms down. All right, next is separate leg stretching, head to knee. Arms up over the head, traction in the spine. Right leg steps out, a big step. Pivot on both heels. Left foot facing the top corner of your left mat. Right foot facing straight forward. Two hips facing in one line and ahead of you. Two shoulders in the same line. Palms together, stretch up. Tuck your chin and round down. With the help of your arms, come down. One vertebrae at a time. If you need to, and place your exact forehead on your knee. If you need to bend that knee to get the forehead to touch, do so. Hands come apart. Hands push into the floor to get that extra rounding of the spine. Body weight comes into the front leg, the right foot. Keeps two hips in one line. Left foot's flat, left leg's locked. And change. Arms back out in front of you. Unround the spine. One vertebrae at a time. Now pivot on the heels. And pivot again. This time right foot is facing the top right corner, 45-degree angle. Left foot's facing frontwards, two hips in one line. Try and bring that right hip around. Keeping two hips in one line, two shoulders in one line. Stretch up. Tuck your chin. And with the help of your arms, round down. One vertebrae at a time. Until the forehead touches the knee. If you need to bend the knee to get the forehead to touch the knee, do so. If the hands come apart from prayer position, push them into the floor to try and get that extra rounding. Body weight more into the left foot. Keep two hips in one line. Right leg straight. Right foot flat on the floor. Suck your stomach in. Eyes open, throat choked. And change. Arms back out in front of you in prayer position. Unround the spine. One vertebrae at a time. Pivot to the original space you were facing. Right foot back to left. Traction up. Arms down side. All right. That's a fast series there. All right. We'll move on to the tree pose. Hands on hips. Shift your weight to your left leg. Bring up the right. Interlace the fingers. Bring it up. Bring the knee up nice and tight into standing when removing. This way we close off the knee joint and we keep this pose into the hip. We only have one set of knees, so we try and take care of them, eh? All right, now that we're here, left hand grabs the left foot or right foot from underneath and brings it up nice and high. And slowly we let that right knee come down. Two knees in one line from the side. Eventually over time, two knees side by side. Sole of the foot facing the ceiling. Traction the spine. If you have a mirror in front of you, look at the hips, square the hips. Probably the right one will need to drop a little bit if we can engage that left glute. If you can engage that right glute, that'll release that front side hip. Traction the spine. And change. Come out the way you went in. Right leg down. Shift your weight to your right leg. Hands on hips, bring up to the left. Interlace the fingers. Pick up the left leg and bring it in nice and tight. Standing when removing. With the help of your right hand, grab the left side foot underneath. Bring it up nice and high. When you're comfortable, relax that left knee down. Nice and slow. From here, once again, if you have that mirror, look at the hips. Square the hips, square the shoulders. If you can engage the glutes, that'll open the front side of the hips. You want to bring left hand up. If you can bring the right hand up without the foot slipping, do so now. And change. Left leg down. We'll move into toe stand. I'll kind of come on an angle here. All right. Shift your weight to your left leg. Right leg comes up. Interlace those fingers. We move into standing when we're moving. We grab that foot. We shift into tree. If you want to bring right hand up. If you want to bring up left hand without that foot slipping, do so now. But we'll move into toe stand. So look down towards the top of your mat or in front of you about 4 feet. This is toe stand. If you want to move forward from here, bend, hinge at the hips. Come forward, nice and controlled, till the hands touch the floor. Body weight goes into the hands. And if the heel needs to come up to come down, do so. Walk the hands to either side of you. From the side, 2 knees in one line. That shin's parallel to the floor. Traction the spine. If you want to bring your left hand up, if you can bring the right hand up, traction the spine. Excellent. Hands back down. Bring the hands back out in front of you. Body weight into the hands. Push yourself up. Come up. We all meet back. Traction the spine. And right leg down. I'm having a bit of difficulty with my foot. I broke my foot a while ago. I'm going to try and do toe stand here, but I haven't been having the best of luck. So you just use the dialogue to carry on. Shift your weight to your right leg. Hands on hips, bring up the left leg. Now interlock those fingers. Bring up that left leg, nice and high, standing when removing. With the help of the right hand, grab underneath the left foot. Bring it up nice and high. And gently lower that left knee down. Now we're in tree. If you want to bring the left hand up, right hand up. Now we move forward into toe. Look down in front of your mat, about 4 feet in front of you. You're technically in toe stand. Now from here, forward fold. Bring your body weight into your hands. Once you're down there. Now if you need to lift that heel, to bend that knee, sit the hips on heel. And bring your hips down all the way. Now walk your hands to either side of you. And traction the spine. It'll be 2 knees in one line. That shin's parallel to the floor. Now your hands are beside you. Traction the spine again once more. Bring your left hand up. If you can balance there, bring your right hand up. Last to come up is your gaze. And put your hands back down. Walk them back out in front of you. Body weight into the hands. Push yourself up. And come up. Traction the spine. Left leg down. Honor your work. You guys have done excellent. I've moved through this pretty quickly. You guys are doing amazing. Lay on your back. Savasana. Heels touch. Toes fall open. Hands close to you. We'll take 1 minute here. If you want to roll the shoulders underneath. It brings the hands closer to the body, palms facing up. Inhale, breathing through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Pick your stair spot. Letting the heart rate slow down. Breathing slows down. This is where the real yoga starts. Those are great exercises to get warmed up, but the floor is where it's at. So 20 more seconds. You might want to wiggle your toes, your hands. You're still here with me. All right. Let's take a deep inhale breath. Exhale breath. Now on that note, let's start the floor series with wind removing. Right leg comes up. Interlace the fingers. 2 inches below the knee. You've got a nice white knuckle grip. It keeps the arthritis out of the fingers. Pull it in nice and tight, the knee. Avoiding the right rib cage. Chin's tucked. Elbows close to the body. Shoulders relax. Try and get that left shoulder onto the floor. If you want to engage that left leg, calves touching the floor, you can flex that left foot if you want. Pull it in nice and tight, extra here, and freeze. Hold it there. And change. Right leg down. Feel that flush. And take 2 seconds. Now left leg up. Interlace the fingers 2 inches below the knee. If you've got a nice white knuckle grip, pull that left knee in nice and close to the shoulder. Avoiding the rib cage. Elbows close to the body. Chin's tucked. This time try and bring the right shoulder down equal. Both shoulders equal on the floor. Right calf's touching the floor. If you want to flex that right foot, you can. Pull it in nice and tight and freeze. And change. Left leg down. Take 2 seconds to feel the flush. Immediately, both legs up. And try and bring them up at the same time. All right, now try and grab the elbows over top of the knees. We get those pointy parts in the palms, but if you need to grab the forearms or the hands, that's okay, do so. Chin's tucked. We're looking through that little diamond spot between our forearms and our knees. Squeeze the knees, pull it in nice and tight. Chin's tucked, shoulders are relaxed. Pull it in nice and tight again. Now from here, try and relax that lower spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. And change. Both legs down. We feel the flush. All right, let's transition. Flex your feet. Bring your arms up over your head. Thumbs crossed, hands in butterfly position. Inhale, breathing, sit up. Exhale, breathing, double jerk. Grab the big toes. Forehead to knees. Turn around. Lay on the stomach. Chin out. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Distribute the body weight evenly. Engage those legs. Now exhale all the air. Inhale, breathing, come up, look up. Using 100% of your back strength. The glutes are locked tight. Knees, caps, come up off the floor. The tops of the foot pushing into the floor. Come up. Elbows are at a 90. Come up, look up. Where the eyes go, the body follows. Come up and change. Come down. Immediately, arms roll underneath the body. Palms facing the floor. Chin out. Relax that left foot. Now pick up that right foot 1 inch off the floor. Now imagine you have a penny against that back wall. Slide that foot up. Slide that penny up that wall. Bring it out 45 degrees, half a 90. And come up a little bit higher. And change. Right leg goes limp. Left leg comes up 1 inch off the floor. Engage it. You've got that penny against that wall. And slide it up that back wall. And come up. And change. Readjust the arms. Hands, pinkies, side by side. Mouth comes to the floor. Exhale, labor. Inhale, breath. Both legs come up. Legs straight. Body weight into the shoulders. You're trying to touch. Try and slide your hands down towards your feet. Come up. A little bit more. Come up. And change. Both legs down. Arms come out immediately. Bring the arms out. Now you look like an airplane. Chin's out. Engage the legs. Engage the arms. Exhale all your breath. On your inhale breath, come up. Everything comes up off the floor. The only thing touching is the hip bones. Chest up, legs up, chest up. Arms are as parallel to the top of your head. Look up, come up, legs up, chest up, and change. Come down. Arms down to your side. Inhale breath through the nose. Exhale breath through the nose. And we'll move on to floor bow. Bend the knees. Grab the 2 inches below the toes. Fingers inside. Thumbs with the fingers. Chin out. Now from here, exhale all your breath. Now kick into the hands. Kick up. This will bring the chest up with you. Now kick up, keeping the knees 6 inches between the knees. Arms and wrists are straight. Look up where the eyes go, the body follows. Come forward a little bit until the soft spot of your stomach. Kick up and change. Come down. Legs come down. Toes touch. Heels fall open. Put your left ear down. Gentle stretch of the neck. You can change. Put your right ear down. Stretch both sides of the neck. Get our composure back. All right, now curl your toes underneath you. Place your hands underneath your shoulder. Do a nice strong push-up. And come to the top of your mat for fixed firm. Sit the hips on heels. All right, if you want to move on from here, bring the body weight into the hands. Open up the legs a little bit and sit the hips down till the bum touches the floor. The heels are always touching with the body. If the knees to splice open at any point during this pose, do so as long as they stay on the floor. Knees never come off the floor. Traction the spine. If you want to move forward, hands to the feet, and you walk yourself down elbow by elbow. And then the top of the head touches. And then the back of the head touches. You tuck your chin. And eventually you'll relax the shoulders onto the mat. If you've got your chin tucked and your shoulders relaxed onto the mat, bring your arms up over your head. Try and grab the elbows and push the elbows into the floor. This will lift your stomach and your chest. You'll create a natural human bridge. And change. Arms back, hands back to your feet. Push yourself up with your elbows. Come up. Turn around. Lay on your back for Savasana. All right, tuck your toes. Arms up over your head, cross your thumbs. Inhale, breathing, quickly sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your toes, double jerk. All right, next is half tortoise. Come to the back of your mat. Knees together, hips on heels. Arms up over your head, palms together. Hands in prayer position. Traction the spine. Really stretch up, chin up. Now, as you come down, really push those knees together. Squeeze those knees together. This is your deciding factor on how slow you want to come down. Eventually, over time, we'll be able to get the forehead to touch first. Arms are straight, elbows are locked. Now, lift those wrists and try and just get the knife edge of the pinkies, just the top of the pinkies touching the floor. Traction the spine. Release the hips back to the heels. You're kissing the mat. Stretch forward. Relax the hips on heels. Stretch forward. Relax the hips on heels. All right, bring your awareness back to the core. Inhale, breathing, come up. Stretch up. Arms down. Come up. The center of your mat. 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Place your hands on your back. Traction the spine. Relax the head back. And come back and push the hips forward. Come back until you're comfortable there. If you want to bring the right hand down to the right foot, fingers inside, thumbs outside. Left hand down. From here, really lift that chest towards that ceiling and drive those hips forward. Mouth's closed, breathing through the nose. One more breath. Change hands back to your hips. Come up. Sit down, hips on heels. We'll take a second. I know funky things come up in that. It's designed that way. Helps us work through everything. When we work through the fear of the back bend, we could take that anywhere in life. Usually we're just scared that our head's going to fall off in that pose, but it's not. We can control it. All right, come to the back of your mat. If you want to use your towel, place it over your heels. If you don't, that's fine too. Traction the spine. Take the hands, slide them down the back. Grab the heels, fingers inside, thumbs outside. Tuck your chin to your chest, round down. Place your forehead on your knees. Once the forehead is on the knees, pull on your heels as much as possible and lift the hips. Just the top of the head will touch and drive those hips up. Arms will straighten over time. Only a little bit of body weight into the top of the head. Drive those hips up. Hips up. Hips up. And change. Come back down. Hips on heels. On around the spine. Chin up last. Fix your towel. Come to the center of your mat. Separate leg stretching. Right leg out. Left leg in. Create pressure on the sole of the foot. Interlace the fingers. Traction the spine. Turn to the right. Tuck your chin. Round down. Grab the ball of the foot. Tuck your chin to your chest. And place your forehead on your knee. If you need to bend the knee to get the forehead to touch, do so. But you'll hear this repeatedly throughout this class. Forehead to knee. Forehead to knee. Left shoulder rolls in. Rolls in. Rolls in. And change. Come up. Left leg out. Right leg in. Interlace the fingers. Traction the spine. Turn to the left. Tuck your chin. Round down. Grab the ball of your foot. Forehead touching the knee. If you need to bend the knee, do so. Wrists are straight. Arms are straight. Right shoulder rolls in. Rolls in. Rolls in. Change. Come up. Look behind you. We'll do a sit-up, quick sit-up. Make sure nothing's behind you. You don't want to hit anything. Come back. As soon as the shoulders touch, inhale, breathing, sit up. Exhale, breathing, double jerk. All right, from here, bend those knees. Grab the big toes with the peace fingers. Traction the spine and walk that bum back. 10, 15 times until the legs are nice and straight. Feet look like you're walking on the mirror. Traction the spine. Suck in the stomach and pull yourself forward. Legs tight. Traction the spine and pull yourself forward. Traction the spine and pull yourself forward. And change. Come up. We'll move right into, sorry about that, spine twisting. Left leg straight. Right leg up and over. Right hand behind you as a nice kickstand. Keep that spine straight. Left arm up and over that right knee. Push that right knee back and grabs the left knee with the left hand. Traction the spine. Turn the head and twist, twist, twist. Untwist. Left leg out. Right leg out, left leg up and over. Left hand behind you, traction the spine. Right arm up and over the left knee. Push that knee back, grabs the right knee. Traction the spine. Look over your shoulder and twist, twist, twist. Untwist the head first. Do a counter twist if you need. And we've made ourselves way to final breathing. Come onto your knees. If you're sitting lotus, that's fine too. Just use the hands as like a kickstand in spine twist there to keep that diaphragm nice and open. Us sitting in fixed firm position here. Hands on your thighs. Straighten the arms. We're going to just concern ourselves with the exhale breath. Inhale breath will take care of itself. Lick your lips. Inhale, exhale, half inhale to begin, and begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want to say thank you for showing up. Namaste. As always, it's an honor practicing with you. It's an honor getting to know my dialogue, becoming the teacher that I am. While you guys are all doing your practice at home, I wish I could spend more time with you, see you more. As always, if this isn't enough, do the class again. Pick your poses. Like I said, the standing series is great, but the real works begin as soon as we get to the floor. So even if you just did the floor series again, anything, all of this yoga is good yoga. This yoga will take you to all of the things that you go and do in life, and it'll make it easier. But nothing prepares you for this yoga. It's so good for you. So I want to say thank you. Lay down in Savasana, get your 2 minutes, and I will see you next Thursday. Thank you so much for your time. Savasana, thank you.